stop a medical team with a coma patient. That's my point.
Okay, but how do you think having a baby happens? You understand clearly, but you go, I didn't consent to have a baby, but I consented to have sex. But the same way that driving drunk and doing dumb shit comes with risks. Even going on a fucking trampoline, you take the risk of breaking your neck.
Right. And my argument is that simply knowing risks doesn't mean you should be denied health care.
But
does
health
it?
care,
just my question.
If you made a decision and you were irresponsible,
You
should have to, at some point, you have to take responsibility for your actions. At what point do you go, hey, listen, this is on me. I knew the consequences of my actions. They've come to fruition, and I have to take responsibility for it now.
Right. So using your analogy from like 30 seconds ago of somebody getting on a trampoline, if they were knowledgeable of the risk that they could possibly break their neck, should somebody who broke their neck on a trampoline be denied health care?
Hold on real quick. Let me process this. So they broke their neck on a trampoline. Should they be denied health care? No, but you're doing something to take away another life, and that's where the moral argument comes in from the right and the left. Should this be considered a healthcare right? And it is. I mean, you can go to Planned Parenthood and get an abortion. It's not like you can't. It is available to you, so why are you saying it should be a healthcare right? It's already available.
That's my point. It's considered healthcare. That's why I'm making this analogy.
But I think there's a distinct difference of, hey, listen, this baby's going to be disformed, medically unfit. It's going to hurt the mother. All these issues that would give good cause to have an abortion compared to, hey, I fucked up, I was dumb, and now I'm pregnant, and I don't want to take responsibility, and I just want to get it out of me.
Wait a minute. You just said that there's cases and agreed to.
I'm sorry, say again?
You just said that there were cases in which you agreed to abortion.
Yeah, I said that earlier. I understand. Like if a woman's raped, I can get with that. Medical, I don't know why you're laughing. I literally agreed to that earlier. There are medical problems.
But still murder. They're still killing it.
But there are cases where you'll agree where childbirth will kill the mother, right? And they have to make a choice between the kid or the mom. And the doctors may say, hey, listen, the kid's going to end up dying no matter what. It's going to kill both of you. So we have to take the child. We have to abort the kid.
Right, but that wasn't your argument a few seconds ago.
But I said that a while ago. I agreed that abortion is reasonable under certain circumstances. Abortion is not reasonable in the circumstance of you not taking responsibility for a stupid action. If you're like, hey, listen, the kid's going to kill the mom, have a bad. Because why shouldn't you take why? At what point do you not like, hey, you're going to do this, this, and this? Where do you start taking responsibility for your actions?
Right. You could make the argument under responsibility that an abortion is the responsible act.
But at what point do you go, no, you should have to suffer the consequences of your actions and you should have to take care of that child now? As a devil's advocate argument, at what point do you draw the line?
I don't draw the line anywhere, but my
argument... So just unlimited abortions, fuck whoever you want, keep getting knocked up, and keep having abortions because you didn't consent to get pregnant.
Sure, but I highly doubt any woman is doing an abortion out of convenience, as it is not a convenient process.
I remember an entire parade across the country of shout your abortion of women going, hey, let's go. Shout your abortion. Be proud of your abortion.
Right. They were trying to destigmatize abortion. They were not convenient.
But why should you like, I think we can agree, if you're trying to make the case that this is something that should be, all right, healthcare. It's already a healthcare issue. It's already a healthcare privilege that women have, right? And
no, it's not a
this
privilege.
should not be something you shout about that you should be proud of. Like, oh yeah, I killed my baby. Like, why are you proud of that? Like, no, this should not be an issue where you're like, yeah, I'm proud of that. No, like you got yourself into a really fucked up situation.
So they shouldn't be proud of the fact that they were responsible and took the responsible action to abort the baby because they knew that they did not want to carry through this pregnancy?
Because you still took a life. Even if you want to legally call it murder, it's not legally murder. You took a life.
And
there was a living creature and you killed it. You don't have to call it murder by legal definition, by what you're saying. You killed something.
I'm not even going to get into the semantics of the whole killed something. Yeah, okay, yeah, you killed a bug the other day. So what? You killed something.
Because a bug doesn't have the same level of sentience that a baby does, or a fetus that's left to its natural processes, which more than half the time will become a baby.
Circles.
Those are by your own statistics.
Again, circles. We've already refuted the points that left to its natural processes is not a good argument.
No, you refuted your own point by saying that more than half the time left to its natural process, it becomes a baby.
No, like quite literally, I'm saying you can't make that argument. The fact that 100%.
And bugs, and back to your point of bugs, squishing a bug and squishing a human being are two different things. If I hit somebody with my car, and if I hit a bird,
that you use the word killed something. It was purely a joke.
No, because killing is still killing, but killing a bug is not illegal unless it's like on the species list. Even some bugs have rights, but killing a human being is illegal. So at what point do you go, hey, listen, that's wrong and that's okay?
Do you even recognize what I'm saying?
Well, you cut out a lot, so it's actually kind of tough.
Again, like I was saying, I made a joke because this thing that you're arguing about with the whole intrinsic value of a fetus, it's just funny that you referred to it as killed something. It was purely...
Well, yeah, because I don't know if it's a boy, I don't know if it's a girl, it doesn't get determined until a certain point in the pregnancy, stuff like that.
And the word something denies that it's even human. Again, it was a joke because of how...
No, it's not. So your argument is because it's called something, that's your new argument now. Like, oh, it's not human. No.
Right, like I said 3 times already, it was a joke because of how you're arguing this.
I mean, listen, you really, besides 2 statistics, haven't given me any real arguments. You seem like one of the people that's not going to change your opinion. Even your statistics still argue in my favor that left to the natural processes more than half the time baby's going to come to term. Whether you like it or not, a living creature.
All did is prove that you can't argue that point because left to its natural processes would mean 100%
more than half the time.
Would mean 100% of the time it would have to lead to that, and I'm saying that's simply
okay. And I amended that statement and said that more than half the time, more than 50% of the time.
That's what I'm saying. You can't argue that point under natural processes because again, it's not always.
All right, so the natural process, unhindered, is birth, right?
I thought we just went over this.
Well, clearly you don't remember. The natural process, unhindered, is birth, correct?
We just...
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Not always, no.
The natural process, unhindered, is birth. Whether you like it or not. I don't care if you're fat, diabetes, cancer. If everything goes smoothly, that baby's coming out.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That's the issue with your argument, that everything doesn't go smoothly most of the time.
Nothing goes smoothly. That's why you might end up pregnant for being irresponsible. But
now we're making a whole nother argument. Jesus Christ.
I understand you're not going to change your opinion. I at least appreciate you willing to have a debate. So have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye now.
I'm sorry. If you cannot recognize that bodily autonomy extends to pregnancy, I simply cannot help you.
It's like it's your choice and everything. And then I'm trying to listen on both sides here, so.
Let's see.
How am I mad?
Thank you for the gifts. Oh my goodness.
And how is she mad? What is she mad about?
I'm not mad. I just get heated about ignorance. I'm sorry. Man, I wish Naomi was here. She would have loved that one. Ooh, this one might be good. I love how it keeps doing this. I was doing this the other night, too.
Nobody is mad in this damn room.